So Bill, first training camp here in Trail, your initial impressions?
It's a good camp. There's a ton of skill out there. There's going to be some real tough decisions. These young 93s and 94s that are in camp here, a lot of local kids are making it real tough for us. So it's the way you want it. You want to have tough decisions rather than easy ones.
How are you feeling being back in the saddle here, back not behind the bench yet, but back in the coaching ranks and active in doing it again?
Words can't explain it. It's just a good feeling to be at the rink and being around the game. It's, you put a lot of hours in, but it seems like just a few minutes, to be dead honest with you. I'm really excited.
How has it been? I mean, you've been here since the start of August, and you, Jim, have now been working together consistently since then. And how has that relationship started? And do you feel like it's one where you guys are really going to work well together?
Yeah, I think it's good, Sean. We both come from the same cloth. We're cut from the same cloth. We expect the same things. We understand the same things, and I think we're going to have a great relationship together.
Well, what are your impressions of what you've seen on the roster? Obviously, 60 guys here, all competing for a spot on the team. What are some things that stand out to you?
Well, our D is going to be a hell of a lot better this year with the addition of Sidhu and even Clayton McEwen from Williams Lake. The kid has come in here and he's earned a spot on the team so far. He's been solid, and you got veteran guys like Strukov healthy, Koshi, Tonello's been great. Matthews has come in at 10 pounds heavier and a little bit thinner, so that tells you the kids put a lot of work in over the summer. And Walker's just intense as they come, and it's going to be an exciting year.
Absolutely, and you and I were talking about it. There's 14 years of experience on this back end compared to 2 at the start of last year, and how much of a difference does that make?
A huge difference for Smiley. Number one, he's not going to get. He might get the outside shot, maybe 1 rebound, but not 3 or 4 shots straight from the slot. You can only stop it. You can't stop them all. So it's going to be good, and it's going to be our forwards too. We got to have. It's going to be team by committee, and we got to buy into that and buy into it quick to be successful.
What are you looking for from young guys who are trying to make the team? Because there's certainly a lot of openings on maybe you're looking more like the bottom 2 lines, the forwards, or where the rookies are going to jump in. So how are those guys going to stand out? What do they have to do to make an impression?
Just work hard and do little things right. Don't be fancy. And there's probably 8 or 10 guys that fall in that mold that are, wow, what do we do with these kids? Like, they are that close to making it, and there's going to be, like I say, a lot of tough decisions on those bottom 6 guys.
Do you think that is going to be very tough? You're going to see a fairly big roster of guys heading to chase, maybe?
Yeah, I think Jim wants to take quite a few guys, leave some vets at home, and just give these guys and see, put them in game action with some other kids, different kids, and put them with different guys, line combinations, and see what they can do.
Well, Jim was saying to me before today, after yesterday, that he wanted to see the guys on day 2 tighten things up a little more, play a little crisper, do the little things better. Do you feel like that happened here today?
The body contact today compared to yesterday has been 100% turnaround. Yesterday was almost just a feel. It looked like rec hockey out there more or less. Today was a lot of body contact, a lot of stop and go and finishing checks, which is that's the thing you got to do to be successful.
All right, sounds good. Again, tomorrow's the last day of the actual camp. So, what are you expecting from tomorrow?
I expect the 2 games tomorrow morning to be very intense. If they're not, I don't know what, but I'm not expecting anything else. And the red-white game or the black-orange, whatever colors we're going to use tomorrow, it's going to be a good game. There's going to be a lot of talent on both ends of the puck, D and forward, and I can't wait to get going.
And this is the point of the camp, really, where the toughest decisions start to be made, right? I mean, this is the part of coaching. I know you love coaching, but this is the part of coaching I think that must be the hardest for all coaches, when you're going to have to start sending some guys home.
Yeah, it's going to be. Well, that's what you want. You don't want the easy decisions. Easy decisions mean you don't have a very competitive team. You want hard decisions where guys are really making you think twice, 3 times, and that's what we want.
Do you think there are a lot of guys here who aren't going to make this team, but who could play in the BCHL and who are maybe a step or 2 away from being there?
Oh yeah, half a dozen at least could play or just on the verge of playing. And like I say, they're 16 years old. They're gonna be good. There's a good nucleus of 94s and 95s that are local kids that are gonna be dynamite.
All right, thanks a lot, Bill. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Sean.